Hello and welcome to my audio commentary on my Team Fortress 2 King of the Hill map, Koth Apollo. This map was designed with all 9 classes in the game in mind, and the video is sped up slightly for ease of viewing. First off, we've got the Scout. The Scout takes a side route straight onto the point. This is the very start of a game, and he can use that very quickly to catch people heading towards the point. I think from playtesting, Scout was quite a fun class to play. By the final iteration, which is what you're seeing now, a lot of people that wanted to play Scout could with relative ease. Same with Soldier, although we had slightly less Soldier players. Soldier feels pretty good on this map, all in all. Through rocket jumping through this middle area here, there's a lot of height and a few areas where you can perch to catch people coming out of spawn. And it gives the soldier in this part of the map a decent advantage over other classes, particularly heavies and demo men that might be heading to point from there. Pyros, however, still have their air blast, or at least most pyros do. Soldier and Scout are some of the more mobile classes, and them using these areas of the map especially, just they feel good. And overall, opinions of them were quite high. Alright, going into Sniper next. Straight outside of spawn, there are 2 sniper spots. One of them where that heavy is set, and the other where our sniper in the video is. Now, forgive my poor aim in the video, but this sniper sightline especially goes straight through half of the point, and in across the main area of the game as well, which gives it quite a lot of power, except for being very out in the open. But you've got a decent access to 2 med packs, one slightly less strong but with more cover, gives you a decent amount of choice. These are also the med packs that are closest to the point, however, so there'll be a lot of competition for them. This is the longest sight line in the map, however it is actually covered by quite a few meshes down there. This is quite a popular spot, I think, for snipers that just want an easier time, although there's a lot less med packs to choose from. Now from this area, our sniper can see straight onto point and slowly deal with some of the sentries through clever positioning with some of the meshes. The rocket does have collision, of course. Next up, we've got the medic and the heavy. So this map has a decent amount of well, not soft cover, but small cover that a medic can hide behind and heal from without being in too much danger. Not only is this great for medic players, but it's pretty good for demo players as well, who can shoot their pipes off surfaces to cleverly dispatch any medics that might be using the terrain. Medics quite fun on this map. Here you've got easy access to the med packs in the back as well, while still being able to heal. The tunnel underneath the map is mostly designed for pyros and demos. Here we see a demo with a lock and load who can still shoot over the gap in the tunnel, which is quite fun. And overall, a lot of fun trick shots can be made for demo players, as well as demo night players. We had quite a few of those in testing. Now, of course, I mentioned Pyro being really good here. This Pyro has the Neon Annihilator, which we'll see in a bit. Getting behind the enemy, flanking them, turning hard corners, makes it really easy to set lots of opponents on fire, and it's quite good for attacking the point on this map. Easy access to the med packs as well, because Pyro is one of the faster classes in the game. Here we see the Neon Annihilator. The bottom part of the map is, of course, entirely water, which makes the Neon Annihilator very strong. As you see, you can just vaporize people coming out of spawn. This isn't too strong. There is a window in spawn looking out into the water area, so you should know if a pyro is there, and you should have a reasonable idea of what's coming for you. It's also very out in the open, and like I said, you can have a lot of soldiers above this area looking for these pyros, as well as snipers and potentially even spies. Overall, pyro's quite fun, probably about as fun as soldier, I'd say, on this map. And next up we got a spy going through the back area, disguised as a scout for speed. This area is perfect for sneaking behind, as it's mostly just used for scouts and snipers occasionally. We see him take out the sniper and immediately go into sapping the engineer's setup as it comes straight out to spawn. There's a lot of small routes up and down the map here that are perfect for getting out of fights that you don't want to be in, or getting into ones that you do, just like this sniper falling down here. It's important to notice that these are all bot players as well, except for the spy, who is not. Lastly, we've got an engineer. Now, a lot of the engineer buildings or building spots are quite close to spawn. This is quite a small map. This is one of the stronger sentry spots. There's a decent amount of cover, and especially with the Wrangler, you can achieve a lot with the dispenser in the spot that it's in. It's still very easy for, as we saw, sniper earlier, or even a soldier or a demo man, to quickly dispatch these sentries without even being seen by them, though. So the engineer has to play fairly actively here. Unless, of course, there's no blue on the point, which we see here. There are a few other sentry spots as well, one of which is essentially just above this one. It's a lot more open for the buildings, but it can see a large amount of spawn, or the point even. If you set it up just right, it's got a really good coverage. And this was quite a popular one during testing as well. Thanks for watching. This has been my Apollo commentary, and I hope it was enlightening.